So in this video, I'll be showing you how do you create a triangle. Now, this is sort of what the effect we're trying to create is. To create a triangle using pure CSS, the how to do it part of this, you just have to memorize. It's like an irregular verb in a language, like why is it was, why is it went, why isn't it not go'd? This doesn't really have any logic behind it. You'll just have to memorize it, but it's extremely easy. It's really simple. So anyways, first we set a element. We'll use a divider in this case. So let's set a divider and let's give it a class of triangle. We don't need to put any text inside. And for the CSS of triangle, now the first and most very important thing is set the height and the width to 0 pixels. If you do not do this part, it will not work properly. It's very easy to forget this part. So first add height, width, and set it at 0 pixels. Here comes the slightly harder part, also pretty easy. If you recall our finished project, if you think of it as the tip of an arrow, the arrow is pointed upwards. It's a tip of an arrow, the arrow is pointed upwards. And how we create the effect that we just created is with borders. Border top, border bottom, border left, and border right. The only border we do not decorate is the direction that the arrow is pointing. Our arrow is pointing toward top. Our triangle is pointed towards top. So the border in this case that we don't decorate is border top. Everything else, border bottom, border left, and border right, we do decorate. So let's begin by decorating border bottom. And what we write is this. This is sort of the part that fills in the triangle. So border bottom, let's give it a pixel value of 30. Let's call solid and give it a color of red. You might even say this part is the most normal part. And as for the remaining two, border left and border right, they'll have the same description, but there's no logic behind it. It's just a hack. So for border left, we'll give it a pixel value that's the same as border bottom. We'll also call it solid, but for the color, we give it color of transparent. Do not give it red. That's wrong. So the color of this border left is transparent, and border right is the exact same idea. So you do the exact same thing to border right. So let me show you how this looks in the browser. See, this is how our finished triangle will work. Again, reason why this works is just something you'll have to memorize. There's not really any logic behind it. And then you can use this shape in many different areas, like for tool tips, or you can use it to draw arrows. There's many different ways you can use it. But anyways, this about finishes this video. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and I'll see you next time.